Class, I welcome you in today's session of physics. This is your chapter number 8, electricity, and we are going to study about the electricity. I hope you are familiar with the electricity because it is important source of energy. Fine. So due to the urbanization around the world, the usage of electricity has also increased. Clear? In our homes, we use with the help of electricity, we can run various types of machines, and in transport sector, electricity is being used to pull electric trains and run vehicles. Clear? So in order to understand the electricity, we should first know something about the electric charge. I hope you know what is charge. So the rate of flow of electric current is known as electric charge. About the electric charge, there are two types of charges. The first one is your positive charge and the another one is your negative charge. Clear? So electricity is a form of energy. We can see electric power in different forms around us. Fine. It can be seen as flashes of light coming towards the earth in the form of lightning during a thunderstorm. We also see small sparks fly across our quilt blanket due to the static electricity in winter. Means if you take a rod and put over the blanket, clear? So it created a spark. Fine. So all of this different form of electricity. An atom, I hope you know very well, an atom is a negatively charged called electrons. Fine. The outermost electrons of atom are regarded as free electrons. What are free electrons? Which are responsible for the flow of current in a circuit. They are known as free electrons here, and they are at the outermost orbit of the atom or nucleus. These electrons, when imparted a little energy, if you give these free electrons a little amount of energy by an external source such as battery, they start move in a definite direction and generate electric current in a material. So the movement of the charged particles form electric current. Clear? So now electricity can be classified in two different categories: current electricity and static electricity. So we will now discuss about electricity, which are of two types. The first one is your, I told you, current electricity, and the second one is your static electricity, as you can see here. Now we will come to the household composition of electric energy. Clear? Here you can see this topic we have going to discuss right now. So the electricity that runs through the wires of our houses is supplied to us by the electric power station. You know very well, there are multiple power stations are running in the cities which supply electricity to our homes. Fine. The electricity that runs in the home carries how much volt? 220 volts, and is the source of AC, that is mean alternating current. Fine. It is important for us to reduce the use of electricity in our houses because it costs. Clear? Wasting electricity would be equivalent to wasting money, because as much as power you consume, as much as bill you have to pay to the government. So we can compare the cost of running different appliances by checking their power consumption. You have to check the power of any electrical appliances you are using in your homes. Clear? Which measure how much power they use in watts. The unit of power is watt. Nowadays, power rating in watt are shown on many common household appliances on a scale of 1 to 5, of the one having 5-star ratings. If you purchase any new electric appliances, then is a ratings over there from 1 to 5. Fine. Whereas the appliances with 1-star rating are least efficient. If you see the over the electric appliances, if there is a rating of 1-star, it means that it consumes very much power, and if there is a rating of 5-star, it means that the power consumption by that appliances is very low. So using appliances with high rating will help reduce consumption. Fine. Now flow of electric current. For electric current to flow, we need two things. What do we need? A closed circuit which provides a path for the current to flow. I hope you know very well what is circuit. A circuit which contain a battery, clear, resistance, or any other electric appliances. So circuit must be closed for the flow of current. This is the first necessary condition. Now if we talk about the second one, a source of electricity, that is battery. In case of direct current, and main wires in case of alternating current. So you know very well there are two types of current, AC and DC. So DC current is coming from which? Coming through the battery, and the AC current main wires in case of alternating current to push forward the changes. So electric current is actually the flow of electric charge in a circuit. If you ask somebody what is electric current, so you have to tell them electric current is actually the flow of electric charge in a circuit. Clear? The electric current flow from the positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal. This is the direction of the flow of electric charge from which the positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal of the battery. The difference in the potential of the two ends of the battery pushes the charge and make it flow in the circuit. Clear? This is known as potential difference, which is responsible for the current to flow into the circuit. The current in the wires around the circuit is carried by negatively charged electrons. The electrons are free to move within atom and hence they help in electrical conductions. I told you that the free electrons are responsible for the motion of current in an electric circuit. The direction of flow of electron is opposite to the flow of current. You have to always remember that the direction of flow of electron is always opposite to the direction of flow of current. Now we will discuss about domestic wiring system. So the electricity that we use at home is generated from where? By power station. This is the topic we are discussing now. The electricity that we use at homes is generated by power station and is supplied through the transmission lines. The electricity that enter our homes first passes through an electric meter. You can see in your homes there are electric meters. Clear? Which measures the amount of electricity consumed by us and then to the main fuse box. Now all our household appliances are connected to the main power switch. The electricity supply at homes is provided through three electric wires: live wire, neutral wire and the earth wire. These three wires are color coded. You can see if you purchase a wire from the market, there are the three wires inside it. One is either might be possible red, one is yellow and one is green. So only of three, only two of them are used when the appliances is used: brown wire called the live wire, or you can say it red wire, and the blue wire which is called the neutral wire. The live wire carries the current into the appliances at a very high voltage. Clear? Which provides the current and carries the current away from the appliances. The third wire, that is green and yellow in color, is called the neutral wire or earth wire. It is safety wire which connects the appliances to the earth. This prevents the electric shocks to the users. Fine. The metallic body of the appliances is connected to the earth wire. Clear? The other ends of the electrical appliances is grounded. So this is the domestic wiring system. Fine. Now we will discuss about the series connection of the appliances. How will you connect the appliances in your homes? I hope you know very well. In series connection, there are the two types of connection. The first one is series and the other one is your parallel connection. So in series connections, all the appliances are joined in a line. Fine. And the total voltage, which is 220 volt, get divided amongst all the appliances. Here the voltage is divided. So this reduces their working power. So further, if any of the device is faulty and stop working, it will start behaving like an open circuit, and thus the rest of the devices will also not function. Means it works as an open circuit and the current will not pass to the other devices as well. So this type of circuit is not used in our country, as all the devices are designed to work on 220 volts, because every electrical appliances are work on the 220 volt. Therefore in domestic circuit, devices are not put in series. Then which combination we use? Then we prefer the parallel combination. So we will now discuss our next topic is the parallel connection of the appliances. Here you can see this is the topic we are now going to discuss. So in parallel connection, all the devices are connected across the main supply. Thus the main voltage is individually available for all the devices. The users Therefore, each devices will work properly. Further, if any one of the device is not functioning, this will have no effect on the functioning of the rest of the other devices. Clear? That's why we use parallel combination rather than series combination. I hope you understand it. Now we will come to the mains. This is we have to study. From the meter, the current passes through the main switch to the main fuse. Clear? From the main fuse, the current is carried to various electrical devices through connecting wire. With the help of connecting wires, electrical connections such as plugs, sockets and switches to ensure a smooth functioning of devices as and when desired. Clear? Now what is plug? A plug usually consists of 3 pins. I hope you already seen the plug. The lower terminal pins are connected to the live wires and the neutral wire. The longer and thicker top pin is the earth pin. It is connected to where? Earth wire. Fine. Now we will move to the socket. Here you can see the socket. So a plug fits into a socket that has holes for the respective pins. I hope you see the socket in your houses. The holes of the sockets are connected to the main electric supply. A socket has 3 holes. The 2 small holes tap the electric current, whereas the third bigger hole is the earth connector. Clear? Now we will move to the switch. What is switch? A switch is a small device used to open or close a circuit. Means if you open the circuit, the current stop flowing, and if you close the switch, then the current start flowing into the circuit. It is always connected to the live wire. The front cover of a switch is made up of an insulated substance such as bakelite or ebonite, whereas the working portion inside the cover is made of highly conducting materials such as brass or copper. So when the switch is on in the on mode, the metal strip inside the switch connects to the live wire and the current flow through the circuit. Now when the switch is in the off mode, the connections with the live wire is disrupted and no current flow through the circuit. I hope it is clear. How to calculate the cost of electric energy consumed? Now it is the important thing, that how will you calculate the power or electric energy you consume in your houses. So kilowatt hour is the unit of electric energy which we pay to the electricity supply department of our city. That is not the monthly bill you paying to the electricity department. So in our homes, measure the electricity meter. Here you can see this is the electricity meter which measure the amount of electric or power consumed by you. Fine. So the electricity meter in our homes measure the electrical energy consumed by us in kilowatt hours. Clear? All these household electrical appliances consume electrical energy at different rates. Fine. Our electricity bills depend on the total electrical energy consumed by our appliances over a given period of time, say a month. We will now describe how the cost of electricity consumed is calculated. How will you calculate the cost? So since the electricity is sold in units of kilowatt hours, so first we should convert the power consumed in watts into kilowatts by dividing the total watts. How much? 1000. The kilowatts are then converted into kilowatt hour by multiplying kilowatts by the number of hours of which the appliance has been used. Fine. This gives us the total electrical energy consumed in kilowatt hours. In other words, this gives us to the total number of units of electricity consumed. Knowing the cost of 1 unit of electricity, we can find out the total cost. This will become more clear from the following concept. So here you can see there is an example given over here. You can solve this. The radio set of 60 watt. This is the power of a radio set. How much? 60 watt. Runs for 50 hours. How much time it is run? 50 hours. So how much electric energy is consumed? So electric energy is equals to power into time. Fine. This is the formula you have to use to find out the electric consumption of electricity. So we want to calculate the electric energy in kilowatt hour. So first we should convert the power of 60 watt into kilowatt by dividing it to which? Thousands. So here you can see 60 watt is when divided by 1000 changes into 0.06 kilowatt. This one. And the time is already given here up to 50 hours. So putting P is equals to 0.06 kilowatt and time 50 hours in the equation, you will get here 3 kilowatt hours. This electricity consumed in 3 kilowatt hour. Clear? Now there is a second one, you have to solve by yourself. I am moving to the electrical hazards. Fine, this is the topic I am going to discuss now. So electricity, okay students, I am skipping this topic right now, and in our next lecture we will discuss about the electrical hazards. Till then, do study. Thank you class, thank you very much.